Good morning. Y'all up? This is Nyota, your adaptability coach and leadership strategist, giving you tips and tricks on being more adaptable in your homes, in your lives, in your careers, in your businesses. I want to teach you, I want to show you, I want to be what you think of when you think of caring, powerful, adaptable leadership. Today's lesson is brought to you by my favorite Under Armour walking app. I miss my Sleep Number bed and living for today. There's never like big trucks and stuff until I push play. Just so. Yeah, so when I was a kid, I had always been taught, and always is a strong word, I know, I get it, but I've been taught that living for the moment is reckless behavior. You know, living for right now it's not mature, it's not an adult decision, it's not what I should be doing. But in that, for me, then I felt like I was forced to maybe live in the past or living in the future, right? So I'm reflecting on what I could have done, what I should have done, or, it would have been better if I just would have done this. I would have been better off today if I would have done this yesterday, right? And then on the flip of that, I'm like, oh, I want to do this. I want to live here. I want to have this much. I want to have this much money. I want to have this sort of business. I want to do all of these things that happen someday in the future. Even if it's a planned day, even if I have it on my calendar, even if I have it set as a goal with a date and it's a SMART goal and all of these things. But through all of that, I had been missing out on something wonderful. I gotta walk this way. I've been missing out potentially on amazing experiences because I'm living in the past or I'm living in the future, but I'm not taking notice of today. So let's talk about today and what today means. I mean today, like from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. That is what I'm talking about when I say today. And I have actually been blessed by these moments in the midst of Corona, because it has given me an opportunity to focus on today. And I think of today as like, who do I get to be today? What do I get to experience today? And when it comes to what kind of impact can I make today? And another one that has been very important for me, and as you notice that I've been doing these walks outside since my gym closed in March. And of course now my gym has opened back up with limitations, but I haven't returned. I haven't gone back because there's something about the mindfulness of being outside. Good morning. There's something about smelling the grass, even though I don't like that smell. There's something about seeing, as I'm looking in this camera, seeing the sun shine on my face and seeing the impact that the sun is having on my skin, watching people pass me by and speaking when someone passes by, looking at the bushes and the trees and the flowers, and watching now as the trees are starting to change color. Like that is like been very, it has been very impactful for me. And I say a lot of times, gosh, who got emotional behind my gosh. And that, like, even in that space, like, I'm allowing myself to be a lot more feeling, a lot more emotional, a lot more compassionate. And I'm finding like my morning walks are even helping with that even more, just being able to fully connect with what's going on outside and what's going on inside of my heart. Like I've said before, that I use these walks as a walking meditation. It's an opportunity for me to connect my heart, my body, my spirit. And it starts out, you start out taking the walk, and then the walk takes you. And I want that for me. You know, I want to use this as a meditation, feeling how my feet connect with the ground and how the breeze is on my skin. All of those things are me connecting with the world, connecting with all of you. Another thing that I've done in my day, right? This is the time I wake up from the time I go to sleep. And if you just hopped on, we are talking about living for the day. And is it reckless, or are we missing out on opportunities by living for yesterday or living for tomorrow? But I've been very mindful in having conversations, not a text message that goes on for days and days and days, which can honestly lead to a little bit of my anxiety, because I want you to respond right now. And then that other person, or they wanted me to respond right now, but I'm doing something. But if you have this conversation, you pick up the phone, get on FaceTime, then that conversation has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And there's something very peaceful and something calming in that for me. And being able to truly connect has been very powerful and inspiring for me. And just really having an opportunity to have time where you're spending time with yourself, you're spending time with people that you love and care about, you're spending time moving humanity forward, you know, you're spending time making the most of your day, even and especially if that means taking a nap and getting rest and rejuvenating and doing self-care and self-love and loving the people around you and letting those people love you, and being very aware of what is happening or what is not happening to you, through you, and for you in your day. So is it reckless to live for today, or is it a form of self-care, or is it a form of self-love, or is it a form of leadership? Because if your cup is empty, if you have poured out everything you have, you're not well rested, you're not taking naps, you're not eating quality food, right? You're not drinking water, you're not feeding yourself by reading books or podcasts, or just meditating or being silent and letting your mind do the things that it's been wanting to do, but you've been holding it back from, you know, from always being distracted. How can you lead from that place? You know, how can you lead in your home if you're agitated all the time? How can you lead in your business if you're always mad or upset? Yuck. Like, no one likes that. You shouldn't like that. And take the time to reflect on how you're feeling. So that is it. That is our lesson in adaptability for today. This is Nyota, your adaptability coach. Oh, good light, right? Your adaptability coach and leadership strategist, giving you tips and tricks on being more adaptable in your everyday lives, in your homes, in your businesses, in your careers. I want for you to be powerful, adaptable, caring leaders. Do you want that for yourself? I still have the application up. I'll be taking it down here pretty soon. So yeah, go through that application for you. You know, it gives us an opportunity to fully talk about what you want your new mission to be. How do you want to lead in your mission that you have? What kind of impact do you want to make? And yeah, it has been a great walk, right? Have a great day. Oh, that sun is good. Has been a great day, and enjoy your walk.